Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Nick Rano Real Estate. Okay, let's take a look at February's market stats for the greater GTA, and then I'd like to share my final thoughts with you moving forward. So having a look at last month's market stats, let's look at the average price for February. So average price for February was a million, and I'm just going to round it off to small numbers here. I'm not going to get into the nickels and dimes here. So just to give you an idea, the average price here was $1,095,000, say, versus January, which was $1,038,000. So that average price was up 5.5%. So after seeing 3 months of declining home prices, the average price returned to the late September, October average price levels, which was really good to see. So looking at active listings for the month of February, active listings also up. Again, it was 9,643, say, versus January, which was 9,299. That was also up about 4%. So more homes to choose from the buyers. And I can also see that number growing as we come out of winter and move in closer towards the spring market. So number of days on the market. In February we were 33 days on the market. So this is how long it takes to get a home sold. So for February we were 33 days on the market, say, versus January, which we were 29 days on the market. So that was slightly up, and that was up about 12%, say, over January. So just a thought on that. The longer it takes to get a home sold, the less appealing it becomes to a buyer. So I think that probably sides on the more of a seller thinking about what they would need to do in order to get their home sold a little quicker, say, versus letting it sit there and becoming less appealing to a buyer. Months of inventory. So how many months, or how much product is out there right now? So in February, the months of inventory came down a little bit, say, versus over January. So 2 months worth of inventory, say, versus 3 months worth of inventory in January. So months of inventory, just a quick thought on this. Months of inventory is calculated taking the active number of listings and dividing it into the number of sales for the current month. So anything that's 4%, that's around 4% or 5%, below 5% or below 4%, that's still considered a seller's market. That's how we determine where it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. So anything below 4% or 5% we determine it to be, say, a buyer's market or a seller's market. With only 2 months worth of inventory, we would consider that to be a seller's market, right? But obviously, with rising interest rates and other government policies that have been introduced, the market does favor the buyer at this time. So, but that's probably been since about April or May of last year. So definitely, in some instances, it would be, say, a seller's market in this current market, but most of all, it's definitely a buyer's market. Let's look at sales. So last month of February, sales were 4,783 sales, say, versus January, which was 3,100 sales. So here's where there was a significant change. That was an increase of about 54.3%. Huge change. So here we're seeing the buyer now saying, look, okay, we've had enough. We want to get back into the market. We've seen enough slowdown. We've seen enough interest rate hikes. We're seeing folks coming into the open houses. We're seeing the multiple offer situation returning, and people jumping back into bidding wars and whatnot. So this is significant. A 54.4% increase is definitely significant, say, over the last 3 months or so. January, December, and even December, where we've seen things sort of slowing down, but still it's significant over the November month, right? I know that the media, I know even the Toronto Real Estate Board likes to use numbers based on year over year, but in reality, that's just not realistic, in my opinion, because this is numbers that are based on property that is or market that has that is it's taken place over a year ago. I like to use current market facts, and it's more current, it's realistic, and everybody understands what's going on right now versus, say, a year ago, which was a completely different market, and it has no bearing on what's going on in today's market whatsoever. So I hope you understand that. I hope that helps you understand what's going on right now. Okay, so final thoughts. This week we're expecting to hear another interest rate hike from the Central Bank of Canada regarding any potential interest rate hikes, or potentially even holding off with this sort of wait and see attitude. So my thoughts with regards to any future interest rate hikes is, definitely it's going to hurt consumer confidence moving forward. But also, it opens the doors for people seeking opportunity. So, look, I think I probably mentioned it on all of my videos that I do. There's lots of opportunity out there. If you do see an interest rate hike, that means it's probably going to slow the market down again. It happens every single time we do see an interest rate hike, but that's just temporarily. Once everybody gets over that initial shock, then everybody just finds a way to sort of get around all of these hikes again. And it may or may not be the last one. So I urge you to get out there and start looking at what's going on. Keep the finger on the pulse. Understand that the market's probably not going to stay this way very long. That it's probably going to start going back up again. And then, and once it does, you're probably going to be saying, why didn't I buy when the market was lower? So the market is at its best point right now, and you should be talking to your financial institution, getting qualified, understanding deposit versus down payment, whatever you need to do to get ready. Be in that position that if you do see something that's out there that makes sense to you, that you should be ready to purchase. If you want to know where the hottest deals are, give me a call. My number is 416-987-8000. Please help. Give me a call. I can help you understand where the best deals are, and understanding what the market is doing in your area or other areas that you wish to be working in. So I hope this you've enjoyed this update. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. And until next time, we'll see you again. Bye for now.